was only for the night.
We're riding around the world to road test Ruffly gear in the K9 Moto Cockpit and to raise $100,000 for Girl Up. Every 6 months we tackle a new challenge. First was the Arctic Ocean, then the Darien Gap, and now we're aiming for the bottom of South America.
My heart is home with you.
Like all deserts, in the middle of the day, finding shade is always difficult. But when you have a motorcycle and a dog, the dog will always find a place to get shade. And it's normally basically under the motorcycle.
Times and places are all in who you share them with. And it's life. The point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with.
We're here at Uyuni Motorcycle Tours getting our bikes washed after being on the Salar this morning/afternoon. We didn't do too bad because it wasn't raining and it wasn't wet, so it didn't kick up too much like salt water, but there's still quite a bit of salt on it that needs to be cleaned off. We washed them before we went, and now we're going to wash them now again so that they're nice and ready to go when we leave on Thursday.
The weeks, weekends, keeping close who you spend away. And in time, what you find is the time is who you spend it with.
We do private guided tours. We are not a big tour company. We will not do groups of more than 2 people, 3 if we know the people are like a family or something. The idea is it's to be like mates having fun riding. It's not you come here and you do this. A private guided tour, we can take routes where we can adjust the route to the rider's ability. You know, if the guy's never done any off-road riding, we've got some great routes, and we can teach and coach people to ride off-road so they have a better experience. It's not just about riding on the Salt Lake. Everybody comes here and wants to ride on the Salt Lake, fine. We can do that, but we can mix it in with other things. Our 2-day tour is our favourite tour, which is 1 day on the Salt Lake, and then 1 day in the Coloured Mountains, going right up the top, up the mountains there, to where there's a hot springs where we can have lunch. And it's a full day's ride, you know, it's 200 kilometres. So it's difficult if you're not used to that sort of ability. If you've never ridden off-road, it's not a problem because we got some very user-friendly bikes, and we can adjust your riding accordingly.
Jess noticed my bike leaking, which was not my bike, but my Lone Rider case, which was not my Lone Rider case. It was my Giant Loop Armadillo gas bag,
Which we sort of knew had a
which we knew was just had a micro like fissure in it because I had left it in the sun at one point and it expanded and it just wasn't 100%. So user error for sure. And so now we are totally washing everything out because it's all gassed. And this is like the worst place for this to happen because gas is like a premium here. I mean, losing just the, I don't know, must have been like a couple of liters of gas. That's a big deal here.
It smells badly. Whimsy, stay. Hi guys, thanks for watching GoRUFFLY in real time. If you love Whimsy's gear, head on over to GoRuffly.com and check out our collars, leashes, beds, bandanas, and more for your dog and all the dogs that you know. And if you're interested in the K9 Moto Cockpit, which is how Whimsy rides with me on the back of my motorcycle, you'll get all that information about sizing, mounting, and everything else at GoRuffly.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.